Berlin,
Berlin,
Hannover,
Hannover,
Wolfsburg,
Wolfsburg,
Bremen,
Bremen,
Hamburg,
Hamburg.
and these are all the borders we crossed to get there. In this video series, we'll visit all those mentioned places, and for now, we'll start with Hannover. It's gorgeous. Feels like spring. Well, it is spring. In Estonia, it's a bit... trees are still waking up, but here, in Conker trees, all the trees, leaves are out, green.
Knees are out.
Knees are out. We took a walk around a man-made lake called Masai. The lake requires water to be pumped into it, otherwise it would dry up by evaporation and seepage. It seemed there was a boat race going on, and you could hear the screaming "Eins, zwei, drei" as they rode in synchronous harmony. This is the officially named Grossergarten, meaning big garden in English, and it's one of 3 gardens collectively known as the Herrenhausen Gardens. This is a Baroque garden, which means the style focuses heavily on geometry and order. Ironically, this large rectangular garden is irregular and not quite perpendicular. It is said that Martin Charbonnier perhaps designed it in this way as a slight rebellion to geometry, and that it doesn't quite follow mathematical purity. It is unnoticeable on the ground, but from the plans you can see it isn't quite right. The gardens also boasts many figure statues, with one being Sophia of Hanover, who is credited for influencing the garden style. She was in line for the British throne, but she died of a heart attack in these very gardens, and her son, George I, became king. There are other statues of Greek gods and myths in the garden, and I set you the task to try and name these statues in the comments section. I know this one is Hercules, but I lost the leaflet for the other ones, and therefore I'm completely ill-informed. So apparently this fountain in the Great Garden is meant to shoot up 70 metres in the air at 3 o'clock. I'll believe it when I see it.
It started! It started!
Apparently it can shoot up 70 metres in the air. Reminds me of my second wife. The Bettergarten is a botanical garden featuring a massive array of plant species, and it's just over the road from the Grossergarten. Imagine walking to a park and seeing me sitting there like this.
What are you doing?
Just waiting for a mate. Seeing it looks really pretty here next to the flowers. You do?
Then why are you being like weird?
I'm not. Versus.
Honey, nicely. Very steamy.
We also stumbled across some church ruins, which now act as a war memorial. The church was heavily damaged during an air raid, and inside is a peace bell that has been donated from Hiroshima, the sister city of Hannover, and it is used every year, August 6th, on Hiroshima Day. And of course, there is no better way to end our trip in Hanover than to experience some lovely beer.
Hea
I got mine set. Guten Harkit will be in the next episode where we explore Hamburg. So please join us for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.